a battle through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstrom. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hatchett. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
QB keeper all the way. Got the first down and still motoring. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Minnesota.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Shifting around now. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Looking to throw it again. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
Minnesota, 14, Oregon, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, throw behind the receiver.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The grab. It's Davidson. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. The Ducks offense is on the move now.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Patchen. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Maybe less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
And that's another Golden Gopher.
And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Hands off to the left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. the up-tempo offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Toss play to the running back going left. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the completion made. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Ultimately, the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Minnesota, 35-47.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Glass. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
On the field goal.
That one straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. This will likely be the last play of the half. Testing the right side here. Finding some room at the 25. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the second half. Kick That bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab.
That's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Glass. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of him.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Glass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's hit just before the throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks are in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
Now the timeout was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the toss and heads left. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Golden Gophers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Looking to throw here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
1st down here for this offense. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kurt. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Start the 4th quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
1st down, looking to throw the football, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So second down after the incompletion. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch in space. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but a big play moves him to the 45.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The sure hands. It's Patchett. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Design quarterback run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice gain.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the 1st down, and you keep that clock moving.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49, 40, 25.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Looks to the left. A pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Breaks it over in space. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Golden Gophers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. There's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and